What the heck has happened over here? Hello guys, good morning to everyone. How are you all? I hope that everyone is cool. If you can hear me, let me know. If there is any buffering, let me know. Everything, just give me the update before going further. By the way, it should be. Trader. Perfect. Okay, I can hear you. Good morning, Richie. I hope that everyone is cool. Thank you, Glenn, for confirming that you can hear me. Thank you, Shu, Pudur, DB, all of you. Thank you so much. I'd love to show you something today. Why the weekly analysis is important. Okay, so that is the most important part for today's live. But at the same time, I'll go for the same thing. I'll go for maximum 1 or 2 trade. If I find something, I'll push the button. If I don't get something, I'm not interested to push the button. So it's gonna be boring like Friday. By the way, I wanna give on 100 tick trader direct funding. That means no challenge. This is the funding account. I will do the giveaway in Thursday, but if any of you are interested to join, then make sure that you have joined our free Discord. You will get the link on the pin comment. So if you go to our comment box, you'll get it here in the pin comment. That is the link. You can join our Discord. Okay. Let's let's wait a little bit. I mean, maybe 5 more minutes. Then we'll start talking about the price action. Just wait 5 more minutes. Around 9 a.m. your local time, we'll start to talk about the price action. By the way, I want to talk about something about the take profit trader. I mean, next Sunday, I guess it's gonna be 12th of January. 12th January, yeah. Next Sunday, take profit trader. Right now, they're running a promotion where you don't need to pay the activation fees. So after 12th of January, you have to pay the activation fees. You will get the 40% discount. It's gonna be the lifetime discount, and you will get back your challenge fee if you can request for the first payout. So take profit trader, you will get the link in the comment box, or if you want to use the direct link, whatever you want, make sure that you have used the code T2 wizard. This offer is valid until 12th of January. So after 12th of January, if any of you are take profit trader, then you have to pay the activation fees. That means if you pass the challenge, then to get the funded account, you have to pay the activation fees. This is the mail I got from Take Profit Trader, so I just let you know. It's up to you. Just make sure don't forget to use the code T2 wizard. Walaikum salam, Al Mahmoudi. Blaine. I like Take Profit Trader. I also love it. So I'll try to get some profit and something from this Apex account, and then I'll buy some more with Tick Trader, Tradify, and Take Profit Trader. Obviously, my funded futures. Right now, my funded futures has 20% discount. So if I can request for some payout, I'll catch some. I'll try to take some accounts from all of those platforms. Tick Trader and Tradify are the direct funding account. So whoever doesn't want to waste your time or pass the challenge, you can go directly to Tradify and Tick Trader. By the way, I will start to talk about the price action around 9, and I will show you something about the weekly analysis. Why the weekly analysis is important? Because this weekly analysis will provide you some information how the whole week you are going to trade. So this is a weekly plan, and every day will come with your plan. You will execute your plan. That's all. 2 more minutes, then we'll start. Don't forget to push the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. If any of you are new, make sure that you are coming back. I'll try my level best to make this price action reading easier. And yeah, that's all. In the meantime, if you have any question, don't forget to let me know on the comment box. Thanks for that penguin streak. Hey Said, thanks ma'am. Who are here actually? Let me know the name please. So if you comment, I can see your name. Hi bro, how are you? Just joined. Please tell me today's bias. I don't have the bias today. I'll talk about that, brother. Just give me some more time. I will talk about that. I'll start around 9. So after 1 minute. Hey UCM guy. Good morning, brother. Thank you, Pudu, for being here. Hey Murat. I am really speechless, brother. Murat. I was watching your everything you are doing around our Discord. Keep doing this, man. You're doing awesome, to be honest. Hey JJ, how are you, brother? Guys, you should keep sharing your insights in our Discord. Who are with us in our Discord? So keep sharing your insights so that I can read your ones, and if I see something, I will learn from you as well. Okay, so keep sharing your insights in our Discord, please. So Morad, whatever you are doing, I'm really, speechless. It was awesome, brother. To be honest. Hey, Lomar, how are you, brother? Agency, Sharada, GN, Apex 90% no more. No, Apex 90% no more. Okay, so it's 9. Let's start to talk about the price action. Hey, Ounge, yo. This is the monthly chart for Nasdaq. This is that monthly week. So let's see if it can reach until the 50% of that week. So that bold line is the 50% of that week. If it failed to reach until this bold line, that is the confirmation that market is extremely heavy now. If it failed to reach until this consonant crossment, even if it reach until this area, it's okay. But I don't want to see that this monthly candle is going to close above that line. If it close above that line, the all-time high is going to be next target again. This is the monthly candle which is going to close 31st of January. So until this candle is not going to close from this monthly chart, I can't simply say that market is going to fall. I can't say that market is going to go higher to take that high or the all-time high. So until it's not closing from the monthly base, I don't know where market will go. Come here, this weekly chart, and over here, as you can see, this is that weekly bullish fair value gap. Over here, this candle low and this volume balance. All of this area is the bullish gap. So our market is respecting. It has taken previous week high. Would love to see how it is going to react with this area, which is that 50%. Also, I will take a look to the 50% of that week. So how it is going to react from that week, from the weekly chart. If it keep going higher, we'll see that. But until this line, I'll keep thinking that market will be bull. Let's go to daily chart. Here, this is the daily chart. This is that daily last fair value gap, which I'm going to mark actually, and I'll keep it until last daily fair value gap. Okay, so I'll keep it until 15-minute chart, not 1 minute chart. 15-minute chart. So this is the daily last fair value gap. You have watched my weekly analysis, right? Did you watch it? I saw some of you just write down boom. Most of you didn't write down boom. So I believe that most of you didn't watch until the end. I'm trying my level best. You are not giving your time. What can I do? Whatever. This is that last fair value gap. I told that before even falling, I want to see that this guy will reach at least until this last fair value gap. Then we'll see how it is going to react with this last fair value gap. This is that 50%. This is that last fair value gap from the daily chart. I want to see it will reverse from this last fair value gap. It will start to reverse again for all of this liquidity. Obviously, it can keep going higher in that type of situation. If this high is taken, I'll think about that all-time high one more time. This is the highest up close body close candle, which is the order block. Market went lower, went higher, gave me the market structure shift. This is the market structure shift. This is the fair value gap. Market trade until this fair value gap. The highest up close body close candle is the order block. Market has traded this order block. Mean threshold is around this week. I mean that monthly week 50%. That is the mean threshold. So it can reverse from either the open of this order block or until the middle or mean threshold of this order block. Lot of things I have over here. 1,000 times type of things I have over here, which can reverse the market. If and only this is all broken and market has already taken that high. That means market is going for that all-time high again. And then we'll start to look for the breaker block projection, low, high, lower low. That middle leg, I will start to look for that all-time high projection one more time from the daily chart. Until then, I'm thinking that this is the area which is going to stop the price and sending it lower for all of this liquidity. I have already done all of these things in our weekly analysis. I'm just going to give you some insights over here. Let's come to hourly chart. So this is the hourly chart. To be honest, from the hourly chart, I have nothing to say. But as you can remember, this is the high, which was my intention to see if it can take that high and then all of this area. I mean, from the hourly chart, I really don't have anything to say except this obvious liquidity, which I have just covered with that liquidity. So I just didn't mark it from the hourly chart. It's cool. Let's go to the 15-minute chart. In my weekly analysis video, I told that I want to see market will open here. I'll show you. Okay, don't worry. That clip I will show you. It will open here. It will take that low and trade any of this gap. Then it will close above the current new week opening gap, which is market has made here. It will tap to this new week opening gap and then it will go higher and it will provide me the buy run at least until this area. Now this whole daily gap, I'm going to keep it until hourly chart. So not minute, until the hourly chart. Okay. This is that opening gap. If you go to the regular trading hour, you can see this is that area. So I want to see that buy side delivery through this line. I mean through this gap. I want to see that. I'll show you this. Don't worry. Here I'm just little wrong because market didn't take that low. Instead, it has made that relatively equal lows. But how far it can go, it doesn't matter. And ultimately, market is going higher. This is the matter. When market is above this new week opening gap, I will start to think like this way. And until this area, this whole white area, this is the dotted line to the top, this is the bottom. This whole area, I need a buy buy side delivery, and then it can reach until this opening gap from regular trading hour. But I want to see maximum portion of this gap will be open, which will work as an what does I mean, kind of breakaway gap from the electronic trading hour to regular trading hour. Okay, this is the gap. So I want to see that most of this gap will be open and it will work as a breakaway gap. But here, this area where market has provided me the sell side delivery, I want to see the buy side delivery first. Then it will fall again for all of this liquidity. Let me show you the liquidity. Right now, it has made this liquidity. It has this liquidity, very clean liquidity. It has this liquidity, and let me move on. And I have the extreme liquidity here. I mean, that is different, too far. Okay, actually, right now, not interested. This is the area. Okay, so that was my intention to say. I will show you this. Okay, I don't know. You can hear me the sound or not. If you can hear me the sound, just let me know. I would love to just show you that small portion because until 9:30 I don't have anything. This is why the weekly analysis is important. If I go to the video, this is the top-down analysis, 5th of January. We have predicted this in 5th of January. By the way, if you can hear me, I mean, hear the sound, let me know. If you can't hear, just let me know that as well. Just a second. Okay, just let me know first, can you hear the sound or not? Okay, you can hear the sound. Perfect. Let me just listen this part, okay? No sound, okay. Can you hear the sound now? I mean the video sound. Can you hear video sound? Not my sound. Can't hear. I mean, is it? No, still no. I really don't know, guys. I mean, if you go over here in this area, what is the time? Okay, 30:05 or something like that. That is the time. That area, you will see that I told that it is going to open here. Then it will take maybe this low, or it will trade any of this area. Then it will go through this opening gap. Uh, it will like these things. So that was the thing I was expecting that market will do. If you have watched the weekly analysis video, you have seen that how we have that area. I don't know why you can't hear the sound, but that was the part over there. This is why the weekly analysis is important, brother. Okay. So whoever has watched until this area, they have seen all of these things, how beautifully it has worked over there. I'm really happy to share with all of these insights with all of you. And as I told in this weekly analysis video, brother, that is the first step. You have to learn how to do the weekly analysis. Because if you don't have any idea about how to do that weekly analysis, this whole thing is not going to help you. This whole ICT concept is not going to help you. So until you didn't learn how to do that weekly analysis, focus over there. Every single Saturday and Sunday, follow any of you, whoever you like, follow their weekly analysis, how they're doing their weekly analysis, and then try to do your one. First do your own analysis, then compare this with themselves, how they're going to predict this market. This is how you will improve. And when you'll be improved about your weekly analysis, your daily analysis, This whole trading is gonna be very, very easy. You will simply see that whatever your direction is, it's working perfectly. It's working right now. If you ask me what is your bias, brother, are you bearish? No, I'm not bearish. At the same time, I'm bearish. How is that? Because right now market is over here. If I see that market provided me this buy delivery first, then from any of this area it has been rejected. Maybe from 15-minute chart I have this big gap over there. Maybe it will respect any of this area from that gap, provided the buy side delivery there. Then it will start to fall for this sell side liquidity or that sell side liquidity. I'll be bearish, right? Now what happened? First market fall, maybe until came any of this area. What is gonna be my bias? Obviously bullish, because this is unfinished business. Now in these two type of situation, if you ask me what is your bias, what should I say? I don't know. I don't know what should I say, because I have to wait until 9:30 to see what is market providing me. Is it the buy side delivery? If it provide me the buy side delivery, I'll look for sell side. If it provide me sell side delivery first, I'll start to look for buy side delivery. That's all. This is how. But how? Why I'm buy side and sell side? How I'm changing? Because I know from my weekly analysis, this is the area I'm focusing. I don't need the market to see that tap to this line, which is the 50% of that monthly candle, so monthly week. I don't need to see that market tap over there. But this is that unfinished business where I have already got the sell side delivery. Here, the sell side delivery is over there, but there's no buy side delivery. So I need some kind of buy side delivery. Then I'm expecting this is gonna work as a breakaway gap. Now, if it doesn't work as a breakaway gap and market really would love to go higher, what I will do over there? Nothing, because my expectation all of this sell side liquidity. But if I see market is keep going higher, what I will do? Nothing. I'll just let that run go. Instead, I will keep looking for a selling opportunity. Now this market is extremely bullish, but I'm looking for selling opportunity. I find a selling opportunity. I took that sell. It's a loss. Okay, no problem. Again, am I going to switch my chart? No, I'm still going to think about the selling opportunity. Maybe it has provided me another selling opportunity. I took that sell, loss. Okay, I'm done for the day. What else can happen? Maybe this market will came here, never provided me the selling opportunity. Instead, it went through this opening gap. What I will start to think? Obviously buy. Maybe until if that order block or everything is gone, or maybe market has taken that high, then I will start to think about buying opportunity. It is an extremely premium. No, I'm not saying like seeing like that way. I'm saying this area, how it is going to work over here. Is it this whole consolidation or balanced price zones are going to stop the price? Market doesn't need to reach until this balanced price zones. This week low, that week low, that week high. This whole area is balanced. Why? Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, lot of back and forth. So this whole area is balanced. When market will come here, it doesn't need to reach until this balanced area, because it is already balanced. Why it will go over there? Now, when it doesn't need to go over there, what I'm thinking that it will fall. And when it will start to fall, I'll try to catch that fall. If it keep going higher, I'll let this go. So this is how I will just try to trade, and I will do this in front of all of you with my what to say, I mean the Edutainment account, and then see we'll see how this is going to work. I will try just one time, maximum two times. If the first one is a winning trade, and then the second one, if I find very cute and very obvious entry or something like that, I'll go for that trade. Otherwise, one trade, I'm done. It can be a winning trade, it can be a losing trade, but whatever it is going to be, I'm going to be done over there. That's all. Anybody has any question, by the way? If you have any questions, just let me know. Seeing this fair value gap, can market respect that fair value gap or not? From 50-minute chart, okay? Can market respect that fair value gap? Now I have the buy side liquidity here now. What is that green line? I don't need that green line. See this high and that high, they're the relatively equal highs. So that is my buy side liquidity right now. Sell side liquidity has taken already. Watching this fair value gap from 15-minute chart, can it hold the price and send it higher? Okay, it went through this gap. For example, I don't want to see that, but even if it went through this gap, then I'll look for these gaps. Can send it higher again. No, it didn't. I mean, it failed. Market fall, closed below the new week opening gap. Okay, then I'll think, okay, market is going for this sell side liquidity, that sell side liquidity. They're going for them. Not interested to go higher again. Until then, I'm not interested to think about anything else. Yeah, that is called real trading. Today, PMI can't impact the price. PMI is like medium impact news. So I don't think so. It's gonna be that much important for the trading today. But we'll see. 9:45, right? Now, look what market has created over there. This is something I don't. What do I say? Like for this, all of these things. What do I say? Okay, it went little lower. Okay, but it's still very clean. Still very clean. Little lower, but it's still very clean. So let's see. Inversion bearish gap, brother. What are you asking for? Inversion bearish gap or inversion bullish gap? If you're asking about inversion bearish gap, I told you that until price doesn't deliver the buy side run through this area, I'm not interested to look for any kind of bearish term. I will keep looking for buy. When market will reach here and provide me the buy run through this gap, I'll start to look for sell run. What do you think, brother? Is that an equal low? What do you think? Hey, Jack, Trump is tweeting. I'm safe, okay? I'm not going to push the button until 9:30, so I'm safe. Let's Trump to tweet whatever he wants to tweet. Trump, Trump, Trump. Guys, as some more people have joined, let me remind you one more time. 100 tick tick trader direct funding account. I'm going to give it in Thursday. If you would love to join to that draw, make sure that you have joined to our free Discord. You will get the link on the pin comment or the comment area, or in the description you will get our Discord link. Okay, please make sure that you have joined our Discord. If you ask me what I want to see, I want to see that it will leave the sell side liquid like this way. It will go higher again, take that buy side liquidity, trade all of this area, then it will start to fall for this sell side liquidity. I want to see that. If it doesn't happen, then it's gonna be difficult for me to trade. But we'll see. We'll see. And take profit trader, 12th of January, they are going to finish their promotion, running promotion, where if you buy a challenge now and if you can pass it, you don't need to pay any activation fees. But from 12th of January, you have to pay the activation fees. If you buy the account right now, it's going to be your lifetime opportunity to get that no activation fees offer. And also the offer you are going to get, like if you can request for the first payout, they're going to give you 100% challenge feedback. So no challenge fee. This is the two things I would keep reminding you. Make sure that you have used the code T2 wizard, by the way. Oh, by the way, and my funded futures, they have 20% off. If you use the code T2 wizard, you will get 20% off for my funded futures, where you have also no activation fees. So it's gonna be like $77.60, something like that. I want to see that it will leave this sell side liquid like this way. It will keep going higher. Take that buy side liquid. It will provide the buy run over here. Then it will start to fall for this sell side liquid. I want to see that. That doesn't mean it is going to happen. What else can happen? It can simply take that sell side liquidity trade any of this fair value gap from 15-minute chart, then it will start to go for the buy side liquidity, or maybe it will keep falling. It is also possible. If you ask me, I wanna see these things, then I'll be able to trade here. Otherwise, I won't be able to trade. By the way, we have a lot of member now in our area. A lot of member, like 831 people already in our Discord. Thank you so much, guys. I hope that you all of you will keep sharing your thoughts in the main room, because I really love to learn from all of you. So when you will share your thought, like Morad is doing, SK is doing, then some other people, what is his name? Like not spare, some of them, okay, they're sharing AFX. Please keep sharing your thoughts as well. It will help other people as well as you. Push the like button. If you are not subscriber to our channel, make sure that you have subscribed to our channel. Seriously, man. Before 9:30, make it 100 likes, please. It's free, man. Pushing like button is free. And it's something like this. This can be the best trading area for today. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell one more thing. If you ever see the midnight big run around the morning session, don't rush, because most of the time the morning session can be the choppy. So it can be a choppy morning session, because around the midnight market has already provided you huge run. Now you can ask me, now nobody asked me this, but I'm going to tell you this. Why I'm thinking market will work like that way? Why I'm thinking that? What is the reason for thinking like that way? If you come from 15-minute chart, what is my expectation by today? That market is going to provide the buy side delivery over there. After buy side delivery, what I'm expecting, that market will fall, right? That is my expectation from maybe from the daily chart. Maybe from the daily chart, market will actually reach until this 50% of that daily last fair value gap. Then market will start to fall for the sell side liquidity. That is my expectation from the daily chart. Maybe, okay. It has already traded the last fair, I mean that fair value gap. It doesn't need to trade until this area, but if it trade that on, that is the best case of scenario, which is going to help us to think from the 15-minute chart as well, because I have this area where I need the buy side delivery. When I'm thinking that this market will fall, so this is the best case of scenario, that this sell side liquidity market left over there. That is why I'm expecting market will leave this sell side liquidity. Without taking this liquidity, market will take the buy side liquidity first. I will have the sell side liquidity, then I will start to look for a selling opportunity around this area, and I will hold my trade maybe until any of this area. Maybe I'll close my trade over there, and then I will see market has fallen and take that sell side liquidity. Then maybe it came for this sell side liquidity, I don't know, maybe anywhere here. But this is why I want to see this is gonna be, I mean not taken. Okay, shallow run. I want to see it will be like that type of shallow run. This is why I'm expecting like that way. Now, if you understand this part, why I'm expecting like that way, how did you know that it is going to happen, or why you are predicting this way? That is the reason for predicting like that way. Does market need it? I mean, does market need to do that? Absolutely not. It can simply take that sell side liquidity. Then it can maybe go for the buy side liquidity, or it can keep falling. Why it can keep falling? Because market has already traded the daily last fair value gap here. Traded the daily last fair value gap. It doesn't need to reach until this area. It can keep falling. In that type of situation, what you will do? Nothing. Just simply nothing until the next kind of sign or something. I will do nothing. Yeah, I saw that. It just take that liquidity for a little. See this gap? I would love to look. Now, this is not an entry. Please don't think this is an entry. Before 9:30, I don't take the entry. If it can make a fair value gap over here, okay, it didn't make actually. If it could make a fair value gap, that could be my entry opportunity. Okay, what else do I have? Lowest down close, body close candle. This is the order block. So I want to see a buying opportunity from there. It's not a buy. Please don't think it's a buy. Would love to put my stop loss over here below the order block. Would love to target here around this area, which is the what to say, I mean the buy side liquidity. No, it's a huge loss. I mean loss. What else can you do to cover the 50% of that order block? So I'll put it over here around this area. Target will be this area. I will take some partial here around the order block, high stop close, body close candle. Take the partial here. Will hold my trade until this buy side liquidity. It's not an entry. I'm just saying this is how I'm thinking that market will work. But it doesn't mean I'm going to take this entry. This is how the 930 open should work. From this order block to until this buy side liquidity. It's not an entry. Please don't get confused or don't get wrong to me. If it could make a fair value gap over there, that could be an entry opportunity. What is the reason? Do you understand the reason? It has traded the 15-minute last fair value gap over here around this area. It has provided me the market structure shift over there. No fair value gap existed over there. Around there, no fair value gap existed. So what I'm going to use, the last down close body close candle, which has traded this 15-minute gap over here. From 1 minute chart, exact, I mean relatively equal lows. Both of them has traded 1 minute last fair value gap over here. I'm not going to mark it, but if you want, you can mark it by yourself. Both of them has traded that last fair value gap, very specific. This will go first partial from here to until this order block, because this order block can stop the price. Okay, so that should be the first partial. That should be the target. Am I going to take this entry? No. This is how I'm reading this price. DXY got a pop at Trump. Okay, let me check the DXY. Okay, DXY is showing the weakness. That's cool. Remember this area, this liquidity area, all of this liquidity area, and then these two lines from my weekly analysis. Those lines. Now, if this market start to look for those, those, Nasdaq can start to look for much more higher run, maybe until this hourly fair value gap constant cosmic rejection. So it can reach until the low of this hourly gap low. From the daily chart, what did I say in the weekly analysis video? Remember, around this area, it can reach until the mean threshold of that order block, which is aligned with that hourly gap low. The mean threshold or the 50% of that area, it can reach until this area. That could be the partial here to that order block, and then let the rest go if it can reach until this buy side liquidity around this area. Anybody has any question about this, or is that 100% clear to all of you? The way I tried to explain it, it's not an entry, it's just an explanation of how we read the price action. Why we are going to take the partial over there, because that is the highest up close body close candle, which is the order block. Why I wanted to see this sell side liquidity will be like that way, and market will take that buy side liquidity first, then maybe it will fall for the sell side liquidity. Why is that? This 2025 is gonna be the very easy way, okay? Not kind of advanced model or something, nothing. It's gonna be very simple 2020 YT model, inversion gap, breaker block entry, easy way to read the price. That's all. Okay, look at that order block reaction, how it is reacting. The market is reacting that order block. Weak can do the damage because this 930 open. By the way, let me check about the opening gap. that buy side liquidity has taken. Okay, now I really don't want to see that market will fall for this sell side liquidity. I want to see that market will provide me some more run, at least to the top of this gap, some more run, at least until to the top of this gap. Then I will start to think about this sell side liquidity. Now, okay, from right now, whoever would love to trade or take any kind of entry, you can go for that. I'm not saying any of you to go for buy, to go for sell. I will just share my opinion. If I find a good opportunity, I'll go for the trade. Otherwise, I'm not going to push the button. Simple. And please, nobody copy my trade. Hey, Abdul Moti, thanks for the penguin and three. Why is that three? Hey, Jamie, how are you, brother? Everything. Hey, SK, thank you, man. Thanks for that penguin. How are you? And what about your daughter? Is she good? Outlander, whatever your mother's brother. I mean, your mother is okay now? Alhamdulillah. That's a good news, brother. Thank you, brother, for giving me this good news. Not convinced yet, okay? It reached until the 50%, not convinced yet. I want to see that it will at least close one candle to the top. I really want to see that. But it's a very difficult decision it's gonna be if it starts to reverse from that 50%, because I want to see it will fully fill. By the way, my first entry can be the first presented gap entry if I my stop loss is going to cover 20 handle from the week low, I mean from the candle low, which is going to make the first presented gap. I'll go for the first presented entry. If it doesn't cover 20 handle, I'm not going to take that entry, but we will outline that and we'll journal it. Hey Ravi, how are you, brother? Thanks for that penguin, man. She's doing great. Thank you. How are you doing, brother? I'm cool, man. Thanks for asking, man. I'm sorry, man. My Amma is good. She's good. Very soon I'm going back to Bangladesh. I guess in February, end of February or 1st of March. Then you guys already forget about the load shedding, right? I'm gonna remember remind you. No, this time I'll try to buy on backups so that there will be no problem of the load shedding. To be honest, it is gonna be difficult decision for me if it would love to respect that 50% of that area, because I wanna see at least one candle close to the top of this small white box. Little difficult to see, but this is the top of this box, this is the low of this box. I need a buy side delivery over there. Otherwise, it's gonna be difficult decision for me. So far, it is respecting that gap 50%. Now, you have the sell side liquidity, right? You have the sell side. You know this is a very good support. What do you say now? What do you think about the sell now? Is it the selling is much more easier now because the buy side has taken little difficult decision here, but still, if it provide any selling opportunity, I'll go for that. Hey Jansi, why you are laughing, brother? By the way, about the load shedding, man. I'm going to remove this bicycle line from my chart. But just don't forget that it has taken all of this bicycle liquidity. All of them has been taken. Oh, okay, okay. Amma, do you follow a YouTuber? Chairman trades. He's ICT trader and he's smart. He's really good, but I don't follow any of them. Sometimes I watch some of them to see how actually they talk around the I mean streaming. So I watch them how they talk just to learn the way how to talk around the streaming, live streaming. But for the price action, I don't follow any of them. None of in this world, none of them except ICT and me. Okay, let's see if it can close. Now it's not, it can't be a week. It needs to close a body over there. Then I'll be happy. But again, if it can make a first presented gap over there, and then I will put this thing, for example, and then if the week low, the candle will make the liquidity. The week low, if it support 20 candle, I'll go for the trade. So far it is respecting the 50%, provided a balanced delivery over there. I mean, buy, sell, both of them has delivered, but I want to see a body close there. That is the best case of scenario or best thinking for me. That white box, if you didn't watch, you didn't watch my weekly analysis. But I'm going to show you this because you are my brother. But I wasn't going to show that for anyone else because you didn't watch the weekly analysis. This is that volume gap from the regular trading hour where I had only the sell side delivery. I need the buy side delivery as well. Now the buy side has already delivered because it went until this area, so there was some buy side. Then it is rebalanced that area. It's cool. It's cool. But I wanted to see that one body close it there. That would be the best. Okay, if it could close a body there, that could be the best. Medium impact news. I really don't think about them that much because medium impact news sometimes is really volatile. Most of the time, it's not that much volatile. So medium impact news is a good area to get the run toward your direction. I think like that way. But sometimes shit happens and we are ready for that shit. That's all, brother. This is the 50% of that opening gap. I want to see that market will fall at least until for this opening gap. Sorry, opening gap 50%, at least until that area. This is the top of this opening gap. This is the 50% of this opening gap. So if you open like this way, if you go to the regular trading hour, you will see market opened there, trading here. So this is that opening gap. Still market has right now it is providing that buy side delivery that was inefficient here. It is actually providing that buy side delivery. That's all. If market can make the first presented gap here and the entry is around this area, okay, from there, then I'll go for that buy. Otherwise, I'm not interested to look for that first presented gap entry. So let's see if it can make this one as a first presented gap or not. Let me check. Yeah, still it is first presented gap. So let's see if it can provide me that entry opportunity or not. It's according to me and according to ICT, both of them. That is the area. Please don't copy my trade, okay? You better wait for the perfect opportunity or something that you want to see very clearly. Just don't copy my trade. That's all. The first presented gap entry didn't work, so I will go for the real price action. And if this time I get the opportunity, I'll go for the trade. If I don't get any other opportunity, I'm not pushing my button. So my one time has gone. I will have one more time to go for the trade. I had to cover the low which has made this first presented gap. That low I had to cover. So market stopped me out here. Just bad luck. If it doesn't reach until this area, that could be my profit. I'll start to look for a selling opportunity if market can provide me that. Just bad luck, okay? Because market just doesn't need to reach until this low. It doesn't need to. It has perfectly respected there, but worked until the low of here. So I got stopped out. It's okay. Ah, so I'll wait for the next opportunity. If I get another selling opportunity, I'll go for that. Otherwise, I'm not going to touch this market. So now I'll wait for a selling opportunity. This is the gap where market tap to this gap, take the liquidity, which is my inverse gap as well. So as I will go for the trade from inverse gap, 22 YT model and the breaker block. So I have this inverse gap here. Market has provided me all this buy side delivery has been provided over here. It is logical to think about the sell now to until this sell side liquidity. I boomed it. I took it to had my stop below the low because no weak candle. Okay, it has the weak by the way, but it's okay. But if you can do it, perfect man. But I was thinking about that low. I will go for the rules. Okay, so every time I'll go for the rules. If it my stop loss will be just 1 tick below that candle which has made this first presented gap. But it has perfectly worked from the first presented gap, just violated the low of here. That is the thing. It has just violated that low. Yes, brother, I need the bearish gap as well. It depends on the situation. So I'll take my decision on that. Don't copy my trade. You will know when and how you should look for the trade. So if you get that, you will go for that trade. You don't copy my trade. I will go for maximum 2 trade. If I find another opportunity, perfect opportunity, I'll go for that trade. If I don't get it, I'm not going to take any other entry. One loss, I'm done. I'll be stop over there. Yeah, I will have some loss. It's okay. Like $300 loss. It's okay. It's okay for me. $300 loss. It's okay for me for today. I have maximum $5,000 loss. So 300. I don't think so. It's a big deal. I would love to use that first presented gap out of everything. No gap. I mean, sorry, no news, no last travel gap, no direction, nothing. I'll just keep using this first presented gap depending on that gap. I don't know anything else. So I got that first presented gap. I'll take that entry. A stop loss every single time is gonna be below the candle which has made that first presented gap. If it cover 20 handle, I'll go for that trade every single day. If it doesn't, I mean, it's more than 20 handle, I'm not interested to take that entry. That is the low of that opening gap. It can maximum reach until the low of this opening gap. It's okay. And that week is the 50% of that monthly week. I really prefer that market doesn't tap to this week. That is, I really prefer. That is kind of more bearishness. Market is heavy. That is the proof of that. I want to see that market failed to reach until this line, that black line. It's just my bad luck, okay? Because as you can see, my stop loss was just one tick below that area. It just stopped me out. That's all, brother. I'm not going to think that it's bullshit or everything. No, it is just my bad luck. Today, market was little more aggressive, stopped me out, provided me 25 handle. Tomorrow, if it going to align with my entry again, I'll go for that again. That's all, brother. And I'll count this market didn't work. The first presented gap today didn't work. I'll count it like that. This is for my journal, so I'll be honest over here. This low and that low. Look at those lows. I don't like this type of clean lows. I don't like this type of clean lows. It will keep going higher. At the beginning of the stream, I told that what I will do. Just let them go. One loss, I'm happy. Tomorrow I'll be back again. I'm not just going to switch my chart until something that is going to tell me no, it's extremely bullish and market is going for the all-time high by today. Something like that happens, I'll switch my chart. I mean bias, and I'll start thinking about bullish run. That doesn't mean if you are bullish, you are thinking that market you will wait for the bearish as well. If you are bullish, look for the buy run, please. Yes, please mark first New York Fabrica from Friday. Friday already has been traded, right? So I don't need to mark it again. Friday has been, I mean, traded again. So if it has been already traded, I don't want to add that next day. It can be respected. Obviously, it can be respected, but as I am only one human being, I can't think about all of them all together. So I don't want to use this gap tomorrow again. Tomorrow's gap is going to be important for me, but you can do your own analysis and you can think about that. So finally, market tap to this opening gap low. Can it fall right now? It is my highly interested to see that now market will start to fall. Tap to this low rejection. I mean, from this new opening gap, maximum area will be open. Perfect. Can it fall now? If any of you are looking for buying opportunity, don't hesitate. Go for the buy. Wherever you will find the buying opportunity, go for that buy. It is an extremely bullish market. Extremely bullish market. See, bullish market. So if you think that now it's time to look for buy again, you can go for that. I hate this candle. Okay, to be honest, why does it need to go a little lower? Oh man, you could write down boom over there. By the way, who has watched the whole weekly analysis video? Full weekly analysis video. Who has done it? Full. Okay, from beginning to the end. Thank you, Moti. Thank you, DB. Is it helping you to understand what is happening over here, DB and Abdul Moti? What do you what? Okay, then gaming Emon as well. Okay, Sharoda, Jamie. Just let me know. Is it helping you guys to understand that what is happening in this market, and you are understanding what is happening? Do you understand that? I'm not saying that it's work one time. I'm saying that I'm going to use that one time. That's all, brother. If it work, give me one opportunity, I'll go for that. Thank you, guys. This is how you will do every single week. You will do the weekly analysis, and then you will know what is happening here, why it is going higher, how far it can go. Then after reaching over there, what is your expectation? Everything is gonna be perfectly clear to all of you, because you have to have, I mean, do your weekly analysis. You have to have an idea what is happening to that weekly candle. Perfect analysis, bro. Understand. Thank you, brother. Hey, crowd food. How are you, brother? This has really helped me also. Hey, Guzian. Thanks for that, man. DB, delete your comment, brother. I'm not. Oh man. I told you that I'll go for the sell. That doesn't mean I'm going to push the button. I will go for the sell if and only if my stop loss is safe. For example, I took the entry around this area and I have to put my stop loss there, which is 50 handle. I'm not going to take that sell. I will start to look for a sell if my stop loss is going to be like this, at least 20 handle. Then I'll think about sell. Otherwise, I'm not going to take the sell. Even if it keep falling, I'll let them go. This is that clean lows. Can you see? Market never leave those type of clean lows. Second, these lows. Market never leave those type of clean lows. High time frame PDRA traded the 50-minute gap. This is that opening gap low, failed to trade until the 50% of that monthly week. This is that sell side liquidity, first sell side liquidity, sell next sell side liquidity. Got the market structure shift, not a good market structure shift. Still, I don't have the fair value. Thinking about that lowest down close body close candle, can it work as a breaker block or not? Not going to take the entry, just observing this low. Can it work as a breaker block or not? High, low, higher high, lowest down close body close candle. Can it work as a breaker block? Take that liquidity. Not interested to take this entry. If I would love to take this entry, I have to take the entry something like this way, at least here, which is 30 handle, which I am not interested to take. In the meantime, if any of you would love to take the entry, please go for that. I'm not saying any of you not to take the entry or take the entry. Please don't do that. I have the whole day in front of me. Just not interested to finish my opportunities of trading by the first half an hour after opening. I still have like 6 more hours, 6:30 more hours to trade. If you are looking for buy, please go for that. I still didn't find any buying opportunity, so I'm not looking for any kind of buy. Though it has taken some liquidity, still there is no buying opportunity. And from the higher time frame, I'm not interested to look for buy. From higher time frame, I'm interested to look for sell. So I'm not interested to frame any kind of buy here, even if market keep going higher. I don't care about that. I only care about selling. This sells at liquidity and at least that sells at liquidity. That is my target. If market provide me that, I'll go for that. If it doesn't provide me that, I'll take no other entries. My entry is done for today. I'll try to come back again tomorrow, try to trade again tomorrow, not today. The highest up close body close candle, which is the order block, which has traded the highest gap. So from 50-minute chart, this is the candle which has traded the gap. Opening of this candle is the order block. Market reach until this order block, respecting this breaker block. If you mark the 50% of that breaker block, I think it is respecting the min threshold of that breaker block as well. So this breaker block low, that is the min threshold of that breaker block. This is the opening of that order block which has been respected here still. Not interested to look for sell yet. But brother, it didn't tag to this line. This whole candle is the order block. From the open, from the low, until this area is the perfect order block area. That week is the perfect order block area. Most sensitive area is this opening. That is the most sensitive area. Also look that down close candle, it is also a bullish order block. So market has traded this order block as well, is trading this order block as well. So it can keep going higher. Just not interested to take entry over here when market is above this first presented gap. So I need more confirmation to think about buy or sell. I'm only interested to look for sell. If it keep going higher, I'll let this go. Whoever would love to go for the buy, please go for that. Just trade the most sensitive line here. That is the most sensitive line. Trade that area. Can it start to fall now? I need the displacement. That means boom, something like that. If there is a midnight big run, the morning session can be choppy. So be careful about the morning session. It can be choppy. By the way, is there anyone who is already in a trade, buy or short, any kind of trade? Any of you? Okay. Abdul Munir has taken a buy. Ilyas has taken a sell. Inasferia is short. Okay. Hexen is looking for a short when it will hit 21,848. 21,848. Where is 21,848? 848. Okay, it's too far. If it reaches until 848, I'll start to think about the buy instead of selling, by the way. And no, I'm not going to look for any buy, to be honest. Buy from order block, full port. Full port, what do you mean by full port? Sell when first presented fair gap become inverse. I'm also thinking like that way. Until then, I'm not interested to look for sell, because after a big bull run, I always have to wait for a bearish gap from 15-minute chart. As I don't have the 15-minute bearish gap, so I'll try to use the first presented gap for my selling. Without 15-minute bearish gap, no sell is valid. You know that. So that is why I will either wait for 15-minute bearish gap, or I will use that first presented gap for my selling opportunity. Excel from the order block. That's cool, man. Best of luck. I hope that you will get your profit if you close your trade very soon. Or I mean, if like your target is very small, then you'll be profitable. I hope so, brother. I took the first Fabrica, but unfortunately did not work today. Yeah, I got the stopped out as well, Archana. I got the stopped out here as well. Just for a little, I got stopped out. No trade, that's cool. I'm short from 1 minute order block open. Okay, that's cool. I'm thinking once it hits 848, then bearish order block information. Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool, man. Ilias 21756 is my target. 21756. Where is 56? Okay, that is it. This low is your target. Okay. But guys, you have more courage than me. I don't have the courage to push the button over here. The reason is market is extremely bullish. It didn't provide me any bearish gap. Secondly, it didn't close below the first presented gap. Just nothing, just the expectation it will tap to this low. Now it will at least fall for this sell side liquidity and then this sell side liquidity. Just an expectation. So I will wait for the price action, then I will go for the trade. If it keep doing this type of consolidation, I'll do nothing. Think about that weekly analysis video, okay? Every single time, don't forget about the weekly analysis, because weekly analysis, until it's inside your mind, you know what to do and why market is doing all of these things, how far it can reach maximum, then what should you think next. All of this idea you will get if and only if you have the idea whatever you have done at the weekend. That means the weekly analysis. No, no courage, brother. You are more disciplined. I'm trying to be disciplined again, brother. Imagine for our PTR in first gap for our it makes sense in 1 minute. Okay. I don't use 4 hour, by the way. I entered on order block from first presented gap existed and one our price is choppy. I will do nothing now because we better days in the week. Yep, cool. As I killed my short trade after listening to you. No, please don't do that. Just don't do that, okay? If you are in a trade, don't close it because I'm not thinking like that is going to work or something like that. Please don't do that. I mean, depending on my analysis, don't take your decision. Until now, I didn't find anything, so I'm not in the trade. So I got the market structure shift. So let's say how much, what is gonna be the stop loss. If the stop loss is cool, then I'll go for this trade. If the stop loss is not going to be cool, I'm not going to take this entry. So something like, let's see, okay. At least my stop loss should be there. 21 handle, 20 handle. Yep, it's cool. So let's see. No fair value cap, no entry. Oh man, there was no fair value cap. Shit. Sorry guys, my mistake. I thought that that candle has closed there, but it didn't close. There was no fair value gap. My trade just, that was a bullshit pushing. I mean, limit order. I thought that this candle is going to close there, so this is gonna be the fair value gap. Market will tap to this fair value gap, then it will fall. But there was no fair value gap. I got the market structure shift. Liquidity has been taken over there. There was thinking of fair value gap. You saw that this candle was going to close over there, but suddenly it just closed over there. So there was no fair value gap. That was a bullshit entry. So now I'm not interested to push any more button because it give me the deceive, okay? Because I got deceived over here. I thought that this candle is going to close there, so there will be a fair value gap. If market really would love to fall, then it will provide me that fair value gap over here. It didn't provide me that, so I just missed my opportunity to take the entry. I mean, to cover my loss. I've already got the loss. Yeah, I got the loss. $600 loss. Huge. I just thought that this candle is going to close over there. Just 1 second, last second market pushed and covered this whole candle. There was no gap. This trading view chart is little late, okay? To be honest, it's little late. So sometimes it happens when I'm just last moment of the second and then you saw the boom, the run. It happens sometimes. Shit happens. So now this is the buying opportunity. I'm not going to take this buy. If it can make this gap, this is a buying opportunity. But I'm not interested to buy here. No buy is valid for me, so I will not take any kind of buy, and even I'm not going to take any other entries. My trade is done. Two losses, I'm done. I'll be back tomorrow again, and then we'll see if we can get something or not. The logic was market respected all of this area, then it has provided me the market structure shift. This low has been shifted here. All I needed a gap here. There was a gap, there was an entry. There was no gap, there is no entry. Simple. Market took all of this liquidity, respected this first presented gap, respected, failed to reach until the 50% of that week, going higher. Buying opportunity from there. How far? I don't know. So I'm not interested to look the buy, to take the buy. I'm not interested to take the buy because I don't know how far it will go. So I'm just not interested to take the buy. Tap to this black line, which is the weekly week 50%, sorry, monthly week 50%. Can it fall now or keep it going higher? These lows are very clean. I'm not happy to see this type of clean lows over there. Why buying is not valid? Why I'm not looking for the buy? Because I don't know how far this market will go. That's why I'm not interested to look for any kind of buy. It seems like it has taken the liquidity, failed to reach until this 50% of that week. Now it is going higher and maybe it will go somewhere. I don't know where it will go. But as I don't have the buy side liquidity, I'm not interested to look for the buy. Instead, I will let this market go. If you ask me, I'm only interested to look for sell. No buy is valid for me. This guy is going to make the selling opportunity now, maybe. Just look at this gap. If it is broken, then it can work as an inverse gap. Not a perfect inverse gap, but it can work as an inverse gap. Here. If it is broken. Why you are thinking about that? Why you are not thinking about buy? Because my bias is bearish. So I will think, can it work as an inverse gap? If my bias was bullish, this was my buying opportunity, that was my entry. So here, when it tapped to this candle, immediate reaction, 1, 2. Within 2 candle, market tapped to this gap. If my bias was bullish, my entry would be there. Stop loss would be here, below the candle, which has made this gap. And target, wherever the target would be, that could be my target. I don't know where the target will be. That's why I'm not interested to look for the buy. That's why I'm expecting this is going to work as an inverse gap and maybe there will be a selling opportunity. Instead of the buying opportunity, there will be a selling opportunity. Tap to this monthly week 50%. Now can it fall? Whoever interested to look for buy, or if you think this is a buying opportunity, it will go until that area, go for that buy. My next entry, I mean, if I get another entry opportunity, I'm not going to push the button. But if I get another entry opportunity, I will use this one. So if and only if I find another entry opportunity, I will use this one. I'm not going to push the button anymore. I got 2 losses. I will hold until tomorrow. Even if it is the best price action over here, I'm not going to push my button. From the daily chart at the beginning, as I showed you, how far it can go above this line, the order block mean threshold from the daily chart, if you remember. So make sure that you have a line over there. As I'm not looking for buy, so I'm not interested to look for any of that bearish PDR. I'm not waiting. I'm not going to take any kind of sell over there as well without a 50-minute bearish gap. Not selling. I'm not taking any entry, but I'm not going to even outline this thing as well without 50-minute bearish gap. Here, maybe here, there was a buy side liquidity like this. See this clean lows? Maybe there was a clean highs here around that area. Now I really didn't find anything over here. Then I could go for a buying opportunity from there to until this buy side liquidity. As I don't know where is the buy side liquidity, I'm not interested to look for buy. If I knew there is the buy side liquidity, something like this, I would go for that buy side liquidity from that gap. That could be my bias for a little, because market has fallen, took all of this liquidity, failed to trade, failed or it has traded the 50%. Let me check. Yeah, failed to trade the 50% of this week, which has traded this first presented gap, very important area, showing the bullishness, market structure shift, trade that fair value gap, immediate reaction, going for that buy side liquid. Where is the buy side liquid? I don't know. So I'm not interested to look for the buy. As I'm looking for sell, I wanted to see this will work as an inverse gap. So if market could fall closed below this one, even if it can fall now, closed below this one, that's gonna be the, not that one actually now, this one. This is going to be my perfect inverse gap. This one, if it can fall and closed below this one, this is going to be my perfect inverse gap. My second entry was just a, what to say, I mean the glance of eyes, it just broke because, oh man, yeah, shit happens sometimes. Because this candle, if I knew that there is no parallel gap, I wouldn't go for that trade. So it's not a mistake or it's not a loss for me. I see this, just the price, the last moment it didn't provide any fair value gap, so there was no entry. As I pushed the button, I had to close it, that's all. Until now there is no selling opportunity. Market will never tell you lie. If it really would love to fall, then that was the best area where market will make the fair value gap. There was no 22 YT model, there was no breaker block model, there was no inverse gap entry, there was nothing. Simply there was nothing. Breaker block, high, low, higher, high. This is the simple breaker block, high, low, higher, high. I mean, the way ICT explained the breaker block. But if you ask our breaker block, if that was our breaker block, I would go for the trade from the breaker block. As it wasn't our breaker block, I didn't push the buttons. Something like this, high, low, higher, high. The lowest candle is the breaker block. So this is the general rules of the breaker block, but it's not an entry breaker block for me. Brother, why you are not framing the buy setup? Because I don't know how far this market will go. So when I don't know how far it will go, I'm not interested to look for any kind of buy. If I had some buy side liquidity over there, I could go for the buy from this gap. That was the gap, was my entry gap. I mean, sorry, my entry could be from that gap if I knew there is a buy side liquidity. As there is no buy side liquidity, I'm not framing any buy setup. I'm letting this go, waiting for a bearish setup. What is the best case? I mean, how do I look for that bearish fair value gap from 15-minute chart? Then I'll start to think about the bearish setup. Hmm. Yes, you can. Obviously, you can. Minus 1.5 standard deviation, low, high, lower low. The middle low, the middle leg, body to body is minus 1.5 standard deviation, most sensitive area. The next most sensitive area is minus 2.5 standard deviation. I love to use the standard deviation when market is at the all-time high. But until it's not at the all-time high, I'm really not interested to use this fib inside the price action. That means I have the price action over there. So I don't need to predict the closing or high or low from the by using the fib. So you can use it, and you can think about that minus 1.5 standard deviation, minus 2.5 standard deviation, that it can reverse any of this area. Nice turtle soup. I was trying to learn the turtle soup. I never be able to learn how to trade the turtle soup. I tried turtle soup. I tried turtle soup order block. I tried turtle soup fair value gap. Nothing worked for me. So I stopped working with turtle soup. Yeah, absolutely, brother. When the minus 2.5 is gone, then week to week. If the week to week is gone, then you have to either change the time frame or you have to look for another low high lower low. I mean, after this scenario, if market make another scenario, then you will look for that area, look for your new standard deviation, again body to body, then week to week. If it doesn't make that, then you have to change the time frame from 1 minute to another time frame, whatever time frame actually you love to use. I could simply go for the buy if I knew that there is some kind of liquidity or market is there is any kind of liquidity. I could simply go for the buy from that fair value gap. As I don't know where is the liquidity, I didn't go for that buying opportunity. It will keep going higher. I'll let him go. I'm not in rush. I'll come back tomorrow and I'll work with the price again tomorrow. I don't need to get the profit by this market by today. I don't need that. If you want to do a business, you have to pay the current bill, at least the current bill, right? The salary of your employers, sorry, of your employee. You have to pay the bill. Without bill, there is no business. So this loss is the business. I mean, the bill for today maybe. This is the hourly last fair value cap over here. I have just marked the hourly last fair value cap over there. So this black box is the hourly last fair value cap. This is not the inverse gap anymore. This gap is not the inverse anymore. Inverse gap, not anymore. Deepak, you can go for right now. You can go for my funded futures. This is the cheapest one right now. It will cost $77.60 for 50K account, challenge account. You can go for that. Or you can choose the take profit trader where you will get 40% off, but it will cost maybe $100. The fun is if you can request for your first payout, they will give you back this $100 as well. So this is the fun fact of take profit trader. For my funded futures, it's gonna valid the 20% offer. Or if it is like for your first time with my funded futures, you are going to get like 40% off if it is the first time. But if you are existing user, then it will cost, I mean, it will give you 20% discount. If you use the code T2 wizard, you will get this discount for my funded futures. Take profit trader, that offer is valid until 12th of November, 12th of January. Both of this area, you don't need to pay the activation fees. Also, Bullnox has 91% discount right now. You can try that on as well. Bullnox 91% discount. Or you can wait for that draw in Thursday. 100K tick tick trader direct funding, no challenge, just directly funding account. Here, okay, on my left there. 100K 100K tick tick trader direct funding giveaway on Thursday. For joining the draw, join our free Discord. So you can wait for that as well. If you are lucky, then you will get an 100K funding account. Direct funding. It costs like $600, something like that. $629, I guess. Is there anyone who is in buy right now? I mean, you are in a buy trade. Okay. Market has taken all the buy side liquidity. Give me the another market structure shift over here. Let's see if it can make a fair value gap over here or not. If it can make a fair value gap over here, that is my another selling opportunity. I'm not going to take this sell because I have already crossed the limit of taking entries. Stop loss is gonna be there around this high. Entry that should be like here somewhere, I guess. If it can make the fair value gap, there is no fair value gap, there is no entry. No fair value gap, no entry. Just keep that in your mind. Something like that. Same kind of situation, buying opportunity again. Market has taken the liquidity here. All of this liquidity has been taken. Something like here happened. Market has taken the liquidity, gave me the market structure sheet, fair value gap, trade that fair value gap, keep going higher. Taken the liquidity, went higher, displacement above that high, fair value gap, another buying opportunity. I'm not going to take that buy because I don't know how far it will go. So if it happens, I'm not interested to look for the buy. Selling, no valid because there is no fair value gap. No fair value gap, no sell is valid. I trade order block, I trade propulsion block, I trade them as well. But here in 2025, I'll go for 22 YT model, inversion, fair value gap, and the breaker block. Only all of these three entry. I'll go for that. Those three entries only. Whole 2025. Outside of this, no entry is valid for me. And the first presented gap, if it provides me 20 handle stop loss, like today, then I'll go for that first presented gap as well. Otherwise, no entry I'm going to take from any other PDRA or any other model. Until now, market didn't provide me any selling opportunity. Until now, from 9:30 open to until now, there is not even a single selling opportunity until now. Let's see if it can provide some kind of displacement lower part, but I will wait for a 15-minute bearish gap. If I want to frame any sell setup, I would love to wait for a 15-minute bearish gap. Then I'll start to think about the selling opportunity. This week, monthly week, 50% is still holding the price. If you go to the weekly here, that is that week 50%. Okay, that black line is the week 50%. If you go to this weekly chart, it has taken previous week high. I want to see the 50% of that week as well here. Or if it would love to go, maximum it can reach until the order block, which is the highest up close body close candle, then it can start to fall. From the daily chart, this is that last gap. I want to see that this last gap is going to hold the price. From the daily chart, it is going to hold the price and sending it lower again for all of this liquidity. Also observing this order block 50%. That means from this candle here to here, that is that 50%. I'm going to keep it like 50%. Yeah, like this way. That is the 50% of the mean threshold of that order block. In other way, this is the propulsion block as well, but I would love to use on this one as an order block, which is the mean threshold is that dot red line. From the hourly chart, this is the last fair value gap from the hourly chart here. That is the last fair value gap. It can reach at least until the last fair value gap from the hourly chart. It doesn't need to do that. I don't also want to see that, but obviously it can reach until that area. But I don't want to see that. I want to see it will be untouched. That means market is not going to touch this hourly last gap. That's all I want to see. From 15-minute chart, market left that sell side liquidity here, that sell side liquidity there, that sell side liquidity here, and finally this sell side liquidity there. Market reached until this area. All of this area has been efficient fully, so I'm going to remove all of this gap from my chart here, because they have already delivered what I was needed. They have already provided me this, so I don't need them anymore. Okay, all of this area has been cleared. This is that order block, daily order block, mean threshold from the daily chart, highest up close body close candle, order block, mean threshold, that line. From 1 minute chart, This is that clean lows. Market has left over here, came back again this area. Order block mean threshold is respecting. That was the market structure shift. If there was a fair value gap, that could be an entry opportunity. But as there is no fair value gap, market is consolidating. Why it is doing all of these things? Little consolidation, boom. Little consolidation, maybe boom. Why is that? Overnight big run. If you ever see overnight big run, be careful about the morning session because it can be choppy. So far, there is not even a single entry opportunity until now. I didn't see any single opportunity. According to my analysis, according to my uh, knowledge, there is not even a single entry opportunity, not even buy, not even sell. Just for me, not for you, just for me, except this first presented gap. I mean, if you just avoid this first presented gap, there is not even a single entry opportunity from the price action until now. No single entry opportunity. It's just simply consolidating and then just give some move. That's all. Of course, we have enough time, brother. We have two more volatile area. One is 11, another one is 11:30. Still, we have two volatile areas. So still, I have selling opportunity. I'm not going to take the buy. The reason is I don't know what is the liquidity. So I'm not taking the buys. But for selling, I have all of this liquidity is so clean. This liquidity is very clean. Opening gap. This whole opening gap is opened over there. This is that area. Sorry, here. This is that sell side liquidity. I have a lot of sell side liquidity. So still I have the time to look for sell. Ravi, brother, can you read my new to opening gap question, please? I don't see your new to opening gap question. Can you write one more time, Ravi? Please. Same logic we have used there. Remember that order block open. Same logic over here. This is the highest up close body close candle, which is the order block. Opened line, mark a line, extend it to your right, respecting this open of this order block. Can it fall? Why you are saying about falling? Because I don't know what is the buy side liquidity, so I can't look for the buying opportunity. So I have to frame the selling opportunity instead of buying because I have the sell side liquidity, very clean sell side liquidity over there. How should I take entry over here? Wait for a 15-minute bearish gap. There is a 15-minute bearish gap. Try to look for sell. No 15-minute bearish gap. No sell is valid right now. Market is simply consolidating. This is the open. Market went little higher. Started consolidation. Lot of consolidation here. Lot of consolidation. Then finally came here. Started to consolidation again. Maybe then go will higher again, then start to consolidation again, or it will keep doing this, or it will provide some kind of good run. If it provides some good run, okay, we'll see. This line is the daily order block mean threshold. Brother, can I have something? Yes. Welcome. Mhm. It will be so much easier for me to think about the buying opportunity if and only if there is a buy side liquidity. I don't have the buy side liquidity. I can't frame the buy setup. In a bull market, I have to go for the revenge trade or I have to catch at least the retracement. I have to do that because I don't have the buy side liquidity. So I don't know where the market will go, how far it will go. So what I will do, I will keep looking for a selling opportunity. Until now, market didn't provide me any kind of selling opportunity until now. Our trade should be zero. Over here, our trade should be zero until now. We knew that overnight big run, that can be a choppy market around the morning session. So market is doing the choppiness here and didn't provide us any kind of selling opportunity. Not a good market so far. This is that weekly candle, which was the inside candle. So next candle tried to break that low, break the range over here. Now this candle started to expand. Now if it would love to go expand toward that buy side liquid or all-time high, then it's going to be difficult for me to trade over here until it is not going to close above this highest up close body close candle from the weekly chart. So I can't think about that buy. I have to think about that sell because this is a clean lows, a very strong support zone. But I am expecting some kind of huge run because it was an inside candle over here. That was an inside candle. If market ever made the inside candle, then market almost every time provide the expansion. But that expansion toward the buy side is gonna is gonna kick me out from the market because I can't think about that all-time high right now when market is leaving all of this liquidity around this area. I want to see that this mini S&P is going to touch the 50% of that week. I want to see that. This week 50% should not be touched. Am I going to take a sell? 100% no. You wanna take a sell? Go for that. I'm not interested to take a sell until there is a 15-minute bearish gap. And that has to happen before 11:30. If it provide that, I will go for that sell. Though I'm looking for sell, I'm not going to push the button here, even if it makes some kind of 22 YT model or anything. I'm not interested to look for that sell. Can you take the buy? 100% no. I don't know where is the liquidity or how far this market will go. I don't know. So I'm not obviously interested to take the buy as well. Then what I will do, just let this day go, because market is not providing me the entries. Simple, brother. I'm not here to show you the trading, I'm here to show you how to be disciplined. If you are disciplined, the profit will come to you. You don't need to go for your profit. The profit will come to you. For mini S&P, I don't want to see that this is going to touch that market. I mean, sorry, that 50%. Let me check the dollar index. Dollar index should be bullish. I'm not sure about the dollar index, but dollar index should be bullish. Yep, so far it is bullish. It has taken that liquidity. This low has been taken. Yep, that fair value gap has been respected. It should be bullish. It should go through this, and then maybe it will start to go higher. If and only if it is started to fall for those lines for the dollar index, maybe imminent sorry, this Nasdaq can keep going higher. If it started to respect this gap and start to fall for this area, then it can start to go for imminent Nasdaq can be extremely bullish. Okay. I don't want to see that it will tap to this 50%, but it is going to close above the 50%. So this thing is still bullish, not interested to frame any sell setup. No SMT, by the way. It is extremely bullish yet, not selling. We are in the macro 1050 to 1110 macro. So let's see if this macro can send the market lower or if it keep going higher. Who wants me to push the button? Is there anyone who wants me to push the button? Let's see. Thank you, Outlander. Thank you, brother. To be honest, I can't push the button. I will push the button tomorrow again. Not in the PM session, not any other area. I'll wait until tomorrow, and then I'll try to take entry again tomorrow. If I want to push the button, I'll switch the chart to paper trade, then I'll push the button. Otherwise, I'm not going to push the button, nothing. I'm not here for explaining only the price action. I'm here only to show you how to be disciplined and what is going to be the result of being disciplined. So I'll try my level best to show you this, okay? It can be the best setup right now. Maybe it will provide me that selling opportunity and it will give me every run I was expecting. Still, I am not able to look for the sell because I have already lose my all the opportunities to go for the trade for today. For today, okay? My maximum drawdown is $5,000. If I get some drawdown here, for example, like 500, 600 drawdown, is it really matters? I don't think so. But if I overtrade now, then I will regret. Why did I push the button? Why did I push the button? And tomorrow when there will be a better opportunity, I'll just keep frustrating. That could be our winning trade. Just because of that little volatility, we got stopped out here. Just because of that little volatility. Otherwise, that could be our winning trade. If I ask you, what do you say? This is a good market? Is this a good market? What do you think? This is a good market to trade? Until now, is there any setup? Should I push the button? Forget about this first presented gap. Okay, that entry, just forget about that. Until now, do I have any selling opportunity? No. That was a mistake. You remember? It was just trying to close here. By last second, it closed that fair value gap. And in the meantime, I already put the limit order, so I was in the market already. I didn't have anything to do. So I just closed the trade over there. Exactly like when I entered, I just closed the trade. Because this trading view is little delay, so sometimes shit happens. Thank you guys. Yeah, I will wait for tomorrow. Now there is no rush. I will wait for tomorrow and then we'll see if it provide us winning trade or not. Otherwise, I'm not interested to trade. I could go for the buy if and only if I knew that there is a buy side liquidity. Then that was the buying opportunity here from that gap. Just I didn't know where is the buy side liquidity. I didn't go for that trade because I told, if you remember, if it can reach around this area, around that area, it's a buying opportunity. Just I don't have the buy side liquidity. I didn't take that entry. Calm down. Calm down, my boy. Calm down. Guys, keep with me. Be disciplined and see the fun of this being disciplined. What is the fun of this being disciplined? You will see these discipline things, how it is going to help you. No overtrade. I mean, now even if it provide me the whole sell from there to until this area, maybe until this sell side liquidity, I don't care. I can't go for the trade because I have lost my opportunity to push the button. And that was the immediate reaction or something like that. But still, shit happens. I'm done. If I want to take any sell entry, for example, I didn't take any entry until now. So I am interested to look for a sell. I will go for a bearish 50-minute fair value gap. Lower portion, it will work with the lower portion of this bearish fair value gap. Then and only then I will frame a selling opportunity. Until then, no selling opportunity. Just here was an opportunity to look for a sell, but market didn't provide a look. Market doesn't want to go lower, so it didn't provide you the selling opportunity. Can you see it? No fair value gap there. Only here I got the market structure shift or something over there was perfect market structure shift. No fair value gap. Then there was another opportunity to think about the selling opportunity. Did it provide any market fair value gap? No. So it doesn't want to fall. It doesn't provide you the entry opportunity. Market will never tell you lie. I will show you. But how can we go for entry opportunities around this area? I wanna switch the sell to buy. No, sir, I'm not interested. Even though that was very nice opportunity for me to take the buy from this gap, not that gap, from this gap. Still, I was not able to look for that buy because I didn't have the buy side liquidity. If I had the buy side liquidity, I could switch my chart from selling to buying because it came here, take the liquidity. This is a bullish market. Failed to trade the 50% of that week, which has traded this gap displacement through that high, perfect market structure shift around the silver bullets 10 to 11 fair value gap, immediate reaction to this fair value gap, boom. Where is the buy side liquid? I don't know. How far it will go? I don't know. Until this order block mean threshold, I don't know. Until this hourly fair value gap, I don't know. Where it will go, I don't know. I'm not interested to take the buy. It has provided selling opportunity. Yes, sir. I'll go for that sell. How? 15-minute bearish gap. Work with the lower portion of this bearish gap. Then made a bearish setup here for the sell side liquidity. I'll go for that sell. It is keep going higher, keep going higher, keep going higher. I will do nothing. Simply, I will do just nothing. Why? I don't know where is the market, where the market is going, and from where it will exactly fall. So we have outlined all of this area. This is that daily bearish order block mean threshold. All of this area we have outlined. So it can reverse any of this area. Maybe from the bearish order block low, mean threshold. Sorry, then this hourly last gap. It can fall anywhere, or maybe it will keep going higher. I am not going to take that entry because it is 50-50. I have sell side liquidity here. I'll frame the sell setup only. Not interested to look for buy setup. Didn't give us any entry opportunities. Not going to take that entry. Simple. Even that 11 candle or around 11, still it is choppy. Why is that? Midnight overrun. If there is a overnight big run, mostly morning session is choppy. Okay, like 6th of January 2025 around 10:58. It's our local time actually. I mean Portugal local time over here, but it was before the session. Okay, guys, can you please push the like button a little more? I would love to remind you one more time. My funded futures has 20% discount for the existing users. If you are the new user, that means you never trade through my funded futures, then you will get 40% discount for 50K account. Okay? Overall, it's gonna be like $77.06 if you are existing account. Existing account holder. No activation fees. If you can pass the challenge, you can go for the funded account. No time limit, nothing. Slowly will go. And for take profit trader, we have 40% discount. It is valid until 12th of January. There is no activation fees as well. If you can request for your first payout, they're going to give you back the challenge fee. This offer is going to valid until 12th January. After 12th of January, you have to pay the activation fees, and they're not going to give you back the challenge fees after 12th of January if you buy the account after 12th of January. For 50K account, you can risk like $200 maximum. Maximum $200. In one day, maximum you can take $200 loss for 50K account. So you have to trade the micro contract. 200, 250. You can check our Discord, the pin comment if you go our Discord, and there is I keep showing this thing, guys. Please check this out. If you go over here, the pin area, or not there actually, go to the main room, and when you will be in the main room, go to that pinned message, come to the below, and download this area. That is a download sign over here. Just download this one. This is a good money management, okay, done by AFX. You can follow that on. If you are using 50K account, then I don't support 1 minute. I don't know how to trade the micro chart. That means MNQ Hayes 2025. I don't know how to trade that on because that market is not precise. So I don't use the micro contract. I always go for 1 mini contract. But if you ask me about trading 50K account, funded account, or the challenge account, then I will give you the advice to go for the micro contract, not for the mini contract, because you can simply get stopped out 2 times in a day. It's gonna be like 400, 900, 8 to $900 loss. So where your maximum loss limit is 2000 or maybe 2500, in one day $1000 loss is like bullshit. So it's always better to go for the micro. If you are trading through your 50K account, go for 5 micro, maximum 5 to 6 micro. That's the best in my opinion. This black box is the hourly last parallel gap. I really want to see that this hourly last parallel gap will be unfilled or it will work as a bear gap from the hourly chart. I want to see it will work as an breakaway gap, not bear gap, breakaway gap. By the way, it has traded the daily order block mid threshold, so I'm going to remove this one. Just remember that is the daily bearish order block mid threshold. You saw that market closed above that mid threshold. Doesn't matter because that order block is from daily chart. So all matters from the daily chart, not from 1 minute chart or 15-minute chart or something like that. Can I do 1 mini and risk 250? How can I do that? I mean, 25 points is gonna be like $500, right? One point is equal $20. So if you want 25 handle stop loss, then it's gonna be $500 loss. It's up to you, brother. How do you manage your trade? I mean, how many winning trade did you take? How many losing trade you take? It depends on your money management. So, like for 50K account in a day, maximum loss should be 200 to $250. Maximum loss should be like that, around 200 to 250. That should be the maximum loss for 50K account. Like even in this funded account, for 150K funded account where I have $5,000 drawdown, for me $600 is huge. I should not go for $600. I should be like $500 maximum loss. It is okay, but $600 loss is huge for me. So it's up to you. I don't know how to trade macros. Micros, not macros, micros. I really don't know how to trade the micros. But if you know, then you can go for that. If you ask me, I always prefer 150K account because this is the account where you will have some freedom to trade. You can trade through the way you want to trade. You can trade through your 150K account. You can trade the volatile area. You can trade non-volatile area. You can do whatever you want to do. Because this is not a good price action. This is choppiness. If you ever see midnight big run, see this midnight big run, then this can be the choppy price action. This is, yeah, market is going higher, but in a chop way. It's not a good idea to enter into this market right now. Wait until the PM session and then look for some good price action around the PM session. My interest about this sell side liquidity, that sell side liquidity is my interest. Let me remind you one more time, 100 tick trader direct funding account. Okay, it's the direct funding, not the challenge account. You will get this direct funding. I have just one 100K tick trader funding account. Okay, so I will do this giveaway in Thursday. For joining the draw, join our free Discord. You will get the link on the description. on the comment box or on the pin comment here. That is our Discord link. Whoever is interested, make sure that you have clicked on that link and joined our free Discord. And be active over there, please. Please push the like button, guys. No. Frame a setup, then we will push the like button. If you don't push the button, then we are not going to push the like button. Sorry, sir. I have no opportunity to push the button right now. Trade that hourly last fair value gap. That is the hourly last fair value gap. Tapped over there to the low of this hourly last fair value gap. Let's see if it can keep falling now, because this is the last line in my opinion for framing the sell opportunity. According to the time, right now it's 11:12. So until 11:30, I'm able to look for any selling opportunity. So it can fall. Can it fall now? That is my intention, because it tapped to this last fair value gap from the hourly chart. I have a lot of things here. That is that yellow box is the opening gap. Over here, I wanted to see the maximum of this opening gap will be unfilled. This whole box, maximum portion of this opening gap will be unfilled. If you just mark it in a, I think I'm not wrong. Yeah, that could be high, that could be low. Lower quadrant 50%, upper quadrant and 0%. Traded that lower quadrant from 15-minute chart here. Lower quadrant has been traded, perfect. Traded that hourly last gap. Can it fall now? You wanna looking for buy? Go for that. I can't go for the buy. So can you see how much choppy this market is? How chop. Come back tomorrow, man, or around the PM session. It's better. Don't try to anticipate the price right now. It's not the right time to get the profit. Wait for tomorrow. Wait for PM session. This is not the session where you should trade. Well, I thought there is a gap, brother. My mistake. Sorry. Thank you. I thought there is a volume balance. So I marked it until that area. Thank you, brother. It's not the only last gap. That should be the only last gap. I thought there is a volume balance. Yeah, you're right. It's little above. Yeah, it can reach until this hourly gap low, until that area it can reach. But to be honest, I want to see this hourly gap will work as a breakaway gap. That means maximum portion of this gap will be open. The best is market is not trading this gap. That is the best. At the beginning, I told that. That is the best case of scenario, that market even didn't tap to this hourly last gap. No sell is valid until there is a 15-minute bearish gap. According to the time, this is 11:15. So if I wait for a bearish gap, I will have no entry opportunity. So what I'm going to do? Yes, sir. No entry opportunity means no entry opportunity. But as because the time is very near to 11:30, I can't wait for the bearish gap. I will go for the trade. No, sir. It's not rude. It's not right. It's wrong. This sell side liquid will be taken. That sell side liquid will be taken. Nothing to do. No bearish gap, no entry opportunity. At least not for me. Yes, Ravi. Yeah, I can see it's a choppy price action. That's all, brother. No, I'm not coming around the PM session. Not sure, but Even if I come, I will come with my paper trade, not with my real money. So if I am with my paper trade, I can keep pushing the button. So make sure that you are very careful about that. Real account, no, you won't see its trade of it. You'll see over there it's paper trade. If I come around the PM session, is that okay? By the way, for example, if I come to the PM session and do the paper trade like 5 entry, 10 entry, is that okay? I was expecting the sell run. Market didn't provide me the sell run, so I didn't go for the trade. If it provides sell run, I'll go for the sell. I mean entry. Didn't provide me what I was expecting. I'm not trading. It should not be very difficult to understand, brother. Okay. Thank you, Abdul. Thank you, Jerry, Sachin, Mourad. It has provided me the market structure shift. For example, this is the market structure shift. There's a fair value gap. Market will tap to this fair value gap. It will keep falling. Am I going to take that sell? No, sir. Why? Because market didn't provide me the 15-minute bearish gap. Now, if it wants to make a 15-minute bearish gap, it has to fall, right? If it wants to make a bearish gap, it has to fall. So that fall can be a very nice, beautiful sell setup. I'm not interested to catch that sell setup. I will let this market fall, make the bearish gap. Then if it provides me any selling opportunity, I'll go for that sell. I was looking for sell, but I'm not interested. I can't take the sell right now. It's too beautiful setup, brother. Why you are not going to look for that sell? Because of the rules. Okay. So I'm also not interested to use this one as well. If I use this one, that means that could be my next sell opportunity or something. What the? Yeah. If I put this on, then that could be my next, or that means if I didn't take any entry, that could be my next entry. I'm not pushing the button. So I will use this one if I find any entry opportunity, but not going to push the button. I am not going to push the button. I'm not going to take any sell over here, nothing over here. Even if this market keep falling, I will miss this trade. I'll miss that trade. You want to go for the trade? Go for that trade. I am not interested. That's all, brother. Here, this gap. Observe this gap. Can tap to this gap, keep falling or not? From that gap. Am I going to take this sell? 100% no. 100% no. But it will work. I don't care. I'm telling my thinking, okay? The way I'm thinking the trade. That's why I keep talking. It doesn't mean I'm giving you some signal, brother, now go for the sell, now go for the buy. No, sir. I'm sharing my feelings, what I am interested to see, and when I'm feeling confident to go for the trade. Until now, if you avoid this first presented entry over here, until now, there is not even a single entry opportunity. No pushing button is valid until now. For me, not for you, obviously. For me, no pushing button is valid until now. And I didn't push any button. This one was an accident. You know that. Except here, no selling is valid, no entry is valid for me until now. After a big bull run, there is no 15-minute gap, there is no sell is valid. I don't care how beautiful the setup is. I don't care about that. How strong the sell side liquidity. I don't care about that. Guys, I'm here with my real money. This is the real funded account. So I'm here with my real money. I'm not pushing the button. That means you should not push the button. But the way we're thinking the market will work, I'm expressing that area. Keep listening to me, keep listening to me, keep listening to me. Keep teasing yourself. Why you are thinking about that sell? Why I should think about that sell? No. It's not right, man. I will think a sell after a big run without a bearish gap. Teach yourself like that way. So it didn't work as a sell. So I should reverse and take the buy because market is coming here. If there is no buy side liquidity, no sell is no buy is valid. But it is coming for this imbalance. I don't care. Buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity. No entry is valid. No liquidity, no entry is valid. Liquidity, selling opportunity with the price action, trade is valid. No liquidity, no setup. No liquidity, very nice setup. No trade is valid. Nothing is valid. I know some of you get bored because I keep saying that, keep saying. But I'm keep saying these things so that you can keep that in your mind. Some of you think that, okay, now I am going to take the buy. Maybe you will take the buy here. For example, you took the buy here. This market has tapped to this low of this hourly cap and you got profit. I promise you, brother, tomorrow you will take loss, and you will blow your account. If you are not still profitable, keep listening to me. If you are not still profitable, but if you are still profitable, if you are profitable, then do whatever you are doing. Keep doing that. Don't change your thinking process, analysis process, everything. Don't change it. But if you are not profitable, keep listening to me. Don't go again, in front of me. Please don't go in front of me. Whatever I'm saying, listen to me. Whatever I'm saying, this is going to happen. Believe like that way, brother. Please. I'm looking for sell, that means this market will fall. Believe me like that way. But when I will take the entry, that is also important to understand when and how I'm framing that sell or that buy, whatever it is. It doesn't mean you will copy my trade, but you will just believe in me. You're trying to believe me. So I'm wrong. For example, market, I'm looking for sell, but market is going higher and the whole day market is bullish. I'm wrong. You still keep believing me. It's my request, please. You will see that your trading is changed already. Already it's changed without any effort. Just if you keep listening to me. Okay, so first time I took a sell here and got maybe stopped out. So what I'm going to do, this is an order block. I'm going to take re-entry from this order block. Bullshit. Don't go that. Don't go for that. Okay, no, I didn't take the entry from this order block. Maybe this candle fall and give me a market structure shift. Very nice favorable gap. Market tap to this favorable gap, keep falling. Take this sell side liquidity. Don't go for that trade. Don't go for that trade. Again, I'm telling myself, not you. If you are trading your funded account, if you are free to take your decision. I'm not, please don't blame me, brother. I didn't take that sell because you are stopping me. Because when I'm stopping you here, you got profit because you didn't get stopped out. When I'm stopping here, maybe it worked and you missed that run. So you are going to blame me. Loss is limited. Profit is unlimited. That means if I can avoid one loss, and for avoiding one loss, if I miss 100 winning trade, I prefer to avoid that one loss. That's all, brother. If you are not profitable, keep listening to me. It's my request, okay? Whatever I am saying, believe me, 100% believe me. If you miss the run, just miss it. Just believe me. Look, I'm not switching my bias. I'm not looking for buy. I'm still looking for sell. Why is that? I don't have the buy side liquidity. Now, if I would love to take a sell, can I take a sell here because I got the market structure shift? Maybe there is a fair value gap. It's a good opportunity to take a sell from there, but I'm not going to take that sell. Why? There is no 15-minute bearish gap. Time is 11:25. No, I'm not interested to take any kind of sell over here. Nothing. So are you feeling to take a buy? 100% no. There is no buy side liquidity. It can fall here to take all of this liquidity. See this, all of this liquidity has been taken here. This guy can keep going higher until the low of this hourly gap, or maybe until the 50% of this hourly gap. I don't know where it will go. It can reach anywhere to that gap, or maybe this whole opening gap 50%. Until that area it can go. I don't care. Or maybe it will keep falling. I don't know. I'm not pushing the button. This is choppy. Let the market decide what it wants to do first. Then you will just participate in that decision. It didn't decide. I'm not going to participate in this decision. How the FOMO come? Fear of missing opportunity. Oh, okay, this market is now going to fall. Let's stay. Don't miss that sell. FOMO. Okay, it is going higher. Don't miss that buy because it has taken all of this liquidity. So I don't have liquidity. So what? Let's take the buy. Maybe I'll close the trade over here above this relatively equal highs. FOMO, fear of missing opportunity. Recover from there. Very important. Recover from there. Don't trade here. How you can avoid this whole choppiness? Did you notice that? How did you avoid whole this choppiness? We have avoided this beautiful choppiness, chop market. We have avoided that successfully. Just forget about that one. You know that there was no selling opportunity, by the way. How we have avoided this whole beautiful choppiness. But it was a bullish, brother. It is a buy opportunity. If you think like that way, I'm sorry. You are already no thousands times better than me. So please go somewhere else or some other area because you are better. You don't need to take anything from me. I'm showing you how to trade. It's called how to trade. It has taken the liquidity. All of this liquidity has been taken, came back. Now it is going higher, coming here. This is a fair value gap. Maybe that is my entry opportunity, buy opportunity until this area. Can I take that buy? Bullshit. No. Is there any buy side liquidity? No. But this is the buy side liquidity. No, so this is not the buy side liquidity. But it's going higher because this is a bullish market. This is a bullish market and this is choppiness. So it can go higher, but you won't be able to take the entry here. It's not possible, brother. So remember this fair value gap here around this area. Why didn't you take the buy from there? Why you are thinking about the buy here? Maybe it will work. Maybe it won't work. Market will fall again. Take the liquidity again. Who knows? I don't know. 11:30 is the last candle for my entry opportunity for the morning session. After 11:30, no entry is valid for me. This whole morning session was chop, where we can predict that the chop beforehand. If you ever see midnight, overnight, I mean over, what does it call? Let me check. If there is an overnight run, big run, mostly morning session is choppy. You knew it that market is going to be choppy. So you are very careful. You are waiting. Market didn't provide you the entry opportunity. You didn't trade. Come back tomorrow. You have successfully learned a lot of things over here. Whoever will tell me that I didn't learn, he's lying. Because I have learned how to avoid this choppiness. How I was waiting for a perfect entry opportunity. It didn't provide me. How we have avoided this perfect chop market. This is trading. If and only if you are profitable, don't listen to me. If you are not profitable, believe me 100%. It's my request. If you believe me 50%, 80%, no, it's not going to help you. You have to think exactly the same way I'm thinking. I'm your younger brother, I'm your elder brother, and I'm forcing you to accept my offer. So it tapped to this fair value gap, right? Tap to the fair value gap. Very immediate reaction. Market structure shift. This is my buying opportunity. I'll take a buy here. I'll close my trade over there. Don't do that. It will ruin your habit, good habit, to think or to stay without doing anything. To be very patient. It will ruin everything if you go for this buy. But it is going to work, brother. It is 100% sure that market is going to work. Let him work, man. Don't rush. It's a huge handle. I think 83.90. Yeah, 7 handle. 7 handle, man. Maybe it will reach until this area. I don't know. You wanna go for that buy? Go for that. But make sure that you have closed our stream because you are not getting anything from our stream. Okay. Okay, see you starts. Thank you, man. Thanks for joining. Just before leaving, let me know, was that an insightful session or not? Because I need to I need some feedback as well so that I can improve myself. Was that insightful or not? Just let me know that before leaving, brother. Okay, Outlander, see you, brother. But this year, you most of you are going to be very disappointed because the guy keep pushing the button. He stopped pushing button. I'm sorry to show you, sir, to do that, but remember, I will show you how to be disciplined, and discipline will make the money for you. Discipline is the key of trading. If you can be disciplined, discipline will make the money for you. Trust me, man. What I am thinking, I took some losses. Am I thinking that? No, sir, I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking that this market is not good, and I'm happy that I'm not in this market. Just I'm thinking like that way. Very helpful. It was very helpful. Great session. Yes, thank you, brother. I like the way you guide us. I'm learning a lot from your session. Thank you, brother. Sorry, sister. Gamblers will lose. 100%, brother. Can't agree with you 200% on the discipline part in trading. Can't agree with 200%. Okay, it is my opinion, brother, only. My opinion is if you are disciplined, then money will be automatically gather in your account. That's my opinion. It can be, controversial. I don't know, but that's my opinion. That if you can be disciplined, money will automatically it will grow. Now, tell me, wasn't it so beautiful that it will tap to this gap and then it will reach over here? Wasn't so beautiful? What is happening now? Oh, okay, man. This is actually falling for maybe this relatively equal low. So I will start to look for a sell. No, don't do that. It's not the area to trade, man. It's not to area to trade. If I come to the PM session, I'll come with my paper trade and I will do a lot of gambling. I mean, a lot of entries over there. If you guys promise me that nobody is going to copy my trade, then I will come around the PM session. Because now around the morning session, I didn't get my entry. So around the PM session, I have to let go my frustration. And I love to let go my frustration by paper trading. I did it from the beginning of my trading life. Whenever I get frustrated, I don't find any entry opportunity. This is my weakness of my psychology. Okay. If I don't find any entry or I was waiting for a setup, then I miss that trade. Or maybe I didn't even get any entry opportunity, then I switch to paper account and I just let go my frustration. Sometimes what I do, I take like 50 contract entry after 345, just simply take that entry, don't put my stop loss in paper trade. This is how I let my frustration go. So every single day I do that. If it is okay, then I will come. Otherwise, I'm not going to come. Okay, okay. Discipline will make you money. What a amazing. Yeah, I think so. Okay, like Jamie, it's my understanding. If you can be disciplined, you are going to make the money. That's for sure. If you know how to trade, obviously you have to know a little bit about trading. You have to know a little bit. But if you know a little bit and you are disciplined, nobody is going to beat you. You are going to make the money. That's for sure. You have to stay on the pitch. The runner, the run will keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Hey Glenn, I took the 9:30 open entry. Okay, let me show you this. Here, I took the entry. I got stopped out there. You can see an arrow here. My stop loss was just below that candle, but it just stopped me out and then it went higher because it was 20 handle stop loss. Let me show you this. That was the 20 handle stop loss. Here 18 handle or something like that, from the top of this gap. Okay, I'm not going to readjust it, but from to the top of this gap until this low was covering 18 handle. So I took that entry, stopped me out, then provided me the 25 handle. So I got stopped out, and this one was an accident because this candle at just the last second it closed the fair value gap. So I wanted to put a limit order over there. So I just put a limit order, but unfortunately there was no gap and it was just an accident. So I just immediately closed my trade over here. You can see here. I just closed my trade over there immediately. So that was not a sell. Accidentally, sometimes shit happens. So that was the entry for today. Bad luck. First presented gap, just bad luck because it provided little more run. I didn't want to see that this low is going to be taken. And there is no selling opportunity. So until now, this choppy market, no trade for me. I will be very fair. I will be very honest with the first presented gap this whole year, and every single day I will keep the information here. Actually, I requested to here. In this first presented fair value after 9:30, I will put all of the information over there every single day. I'll keep it over there and then I'll make it public, and you will see how many times it worked. So far from the January, 3 days has worked already. First presented gap worked only in Friday. Thursday didn't work, and today also it didn't work. Now from here it seems like that it worked because nobody has closed below this first. I mean, simply it looked like that it worked perfectly. But as the wick went below the candle which has made this first presented gap, I'll say it didn't work today. Okay, I'll say like that way, that it didn't work today. So I will go absolutely honest with the first presented gap. No entry is valid for me after 11:30. I would love to wait until 12 to see how it is going to close around 12. Then I'll close and I'll be back around 1:30. I will try my level best to come back around the PM session. If I'm not here, forgive me, please. But I'll try my level best to come around 1:30 or maybe maximum 2. You will get the notification to our Discord. By the way, guys, 9,549 subscriber. Thank you so much, guys, for subscribing to our channel. I really appreciate to all of you for all of your support. Thank you so much, brother. You are most welcome. I want to stay until 12 just to see how this guy is going to close. This is the choppiness. All of you who are with me in our Discord, come over here. If you don't find it over here, go to the browse channel. From the browse channel, make sure that it's ticked over there. Okay, then you will see this area. Where is that? Here, ICTT to SMC. Okay, here so far I have provided you 13 rules. Write all of these rules on your books. In this whole year, I'm going to follow all of these rules. So far I have provided you just 13 rules. All of them are over here from the beginning. Never over leveraged, never over trade. So you will see that I'm trading one contract. I really don't have anything to say about this price action right now. So let me explain a little bit about these rules. Make sure that you have write it down on the paper by your pen. Never over leveraged, never over trade. I will go for maximum maximum 2 contract. most of the time you will see that I'm trading just one mini contract because I'm using 150K account and my maximum drawdown is $5,000. So one contract is good. In my opinion, it's good. No overtrade. That means maximum 2 trade in a day. Not, no trade should be placed outside of the session. That means if and only if it is inside the session, we'll go for the trade. Session means 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. New York local time for London session. Then 9:30 to 11:30 New York local time for New York AM session. And for PM session, I will go for 12:50 to 3:45. But you will try to enter from 1:30 p.m. to 3:45 p.m. Okay, just don't forget this session time. If and only if there is 8:30 news, kind of CPI, PMI, PPI, NFP, then we will go for the trade around 8:30 as well. If we find something good, then we'll go for the trade around 8:30 to until 9. No trade is valid from 9 to 9:30. And rule 3 is no trade is valid before the red folder news in that specific session. That means if you have an red folder news around 10 a.m. New York local time or 8:30 a.m. New York local time, until that red folder news, no trade is valid. When the red folder news will delivered, the data will release, then the trade is valid. In NFP week, like this week, okay, this is the NFP week. In NFP week, no entry should be taken between 11:30 a.m. Wednesday to 8:30 a.m. Friday. In this whole area, no trade should be done. No London session, no Asian session, no AM session, no PM session. That means Wednesday PM session, Thursday London AM and PM, Friday London session. This whole session, no trade should be done in your live account. If you have big news like NFP, CPI, PPI, PMI, you are allowed to trade from 8:31 to 8:59. Account size has to be more than 50K or maximum 4 micro contract for 50K account. No pushing, sorry, no pushing button is valid from 9 to 9:30. This is the rules you should follow strictly. You have to complete your weekly analysis by weekend. The way I showed you, you have to done it beforehand so that you will have an idea why market is going higher and when it is going to. You don't need to be right about your weekly analysis because it's not important to be right about your weekly analysis. Weekly analysis can be wrong because you are going to predict the weekly candle close. That's all, brother. You don't need to be right. But if you are right with your weekly analysis, trust me, man, it's gonna give you more confidence to go for the trade. Holding the trade, lot of things is gonna be very easier for you if you do that. Okay, if you do it Saturday, that means the weekly analysis. If you do it Saturday, then use at least 1 to 2 hours, at least 1 to 2 hours in Sunday for analyzing last week price action. That means in Saturday or Sunday, for example, this Saturday and Sunday, you will analyze what happened last week. Where did you take entry? Why it didn't work? How it worked? Why it has worked? What did you write? What did you wrong? You will take some notes. You will analyze your entry quality. You will be very honest over there. Don't force the market. Don't go against the rules. If you see you have taken an entry by violating some rules, you will write it down. I'm not going to do that again, though it is a winning trade. I'm not going to do that again. So you will do all of these notes. By the way, whoever provided this penguin, thank you so much. Who is that guy actually? Penguin spin reacted by, I think Z something. I don't know the name, but whoever has provided me this, I love you, man. By the way, okay. So make sure that you have did that analyzing things. Okay. Rule 7 is if it's an USD bank holiday, no trade is valid. Optional. This is optional. Okay. Wait for the next day PM session. That means after the holiday, the morning session most of the time is manipulative session. It's not choppy. It's seek and destroy mode. After holiday, the morning session is gonna be the seek and destroy mode. So this is optional, but you can follow these things as well because I'm going to follow it. Whatever. If there is no end line, there is no entry setup. What do I mean by that? Here, when market was going higher from that fair value gap, there was no end line. I didn't have any buy side liquid. I didn't have any kind of end line. I didn't know where market can go. So this buy setup is not valid for me. For example, if it started to fall, I could go for that sell because I have the end line here. I have the end line here. So I have this end line. That means liquidity line. So I could go for the sell from any of this area. I don't need to hold it until this sell side liquidity. I can close it anywhere I want, but I have to have an end line. Without end line, no trade is valid. That is the meaning of these rules. What was that? Here, there are. If you have a bias, stop looking for entry against your bias. For example, if your bias is bullish, let every bearish setup go. Even if you are wrong about your bias, keep practicing this habit. In the long run, your direction will be around 95% right. What do I mean by that? My bias was bearish today. I was looking for sell, so it is going higher. What I'm going to do, I'll let every setup go. I'm not interested to look for buy. If it can provide me a selling opportunity, I'll only take that sell for according to my bias. Even if I'm wrong, that means market didn't fall today. It keep going higher. I'm not saying that it is keep going higher. Still, I'm bearish. But for example, it keep going higher. I'm wrong about my bias today. Don't worry about that. Tomorrow I'll be 100% right. The day after tomorrow will be right. Then Thursday will be right. Friday will be right. I'll be right. Most of my time I'll be right. But I'm not interested to go against my bias. My bias was bearish. I was thinking about sell. I will keep looking for selling opportunity. I don't care about that buy down. Even if it's wrong, it keep going higher. It never fall. I'll let whole day go. Today I'm not interested to trade anymore because my bias was wrong. That is the meaning of this rule. Always target a small run. If you want the runner big run, then at least take partial and put a stop loss to break even. I don't think so that I need to explain this one. You know what does it mean? Before CPI, 2 days. Okay, that means if most of the time CPI is in Wednesday, most of the time. So before 2 days, that means Monday and Tuesday, don't look for bias. In Monday and Tuesday market, you don't need to look for bias. Wherever it's going to make the liquidity. Monday and Tuesday, most of the time CPI is going to happen in Wednesday. So in Monday and Tuesday, market is going to make the liquidity. So you don't have the bias over there. In that area, you will go for a small scalp by looking for a small liquidity. For example, market is going to make the liquidity from 15-minute chart, but it is going to take the liquidity from 1-minute chart. So you'll try to trade like that way. If you don't trade Monday and Tuesday, that is the best case of scenario. Rule 12 is the best time to trade in FOMC meeting days are 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. and 2:35 p.m. to 3:45 p.m. That is the best area to trade when there will be a FOMC meeting. For example, this week we have FOMC, but we don't have the FOMC meeting. So FOMC meeting is going to happen around 2:30 p.m., which we don't have this week. When you will see this FOMC meeting is over there, this is the best area to trade, 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. I will trade only this area. AM session, no, I'm not interested to push my button in FOMC meeting days in the morning session. I will love to push my button from 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. and after 2:30 to until 3:45 p.m. That is the area I will trade depending on that FOMC meeting days. Rule 13, if there is a overnight big run, mostly morning session is choppy. So make sure that in morning session you are not in rush and you are not framing a lot of entries. If you are not going to get any entry opportunity, don't trade over there. For example, today market didn't provide us any kind of entry opportunity after the end of the day. Who is going to tell me that this was a good price action? Whoever is going to tell me that this is a good price action, you should leave our stream because this is not a good price action, by the way. Whatever. See this parallel gap, that is a selling opportunity from this gap. Am I going to take it? 100% no. It's after the 11:30. Also there is no 15-minute bearish gap, so obviously I'm not going to take the entry, but this is a good entry opportunity. If you go for this trade, that means you are impatient. What do I mean by that? Because you are impatient, you are violating the rules. This is possibilities. It doesn't mean it is going to happen. It's an possibilities. Every trade is a possibility. No, when everything else is aligned with your time frame, for example, there is a 15-minute bearish gap, everything you have followed all the rules, then this is a high probability. But without all of those rules, this is just an possibilities. Possibilities can't be your trade entry. It can't be your trade entry. It's nearly impossible to make this as your entry. Okay, so make sure that you have written all of these rules and you are focusing or you are revising those rules. It should be on the paper by your pen. It should be written by your pen. Okay, so Guys, I don't know it is going to help you or not, but I'm trying my level best not to only show you the price action, but to show you all the rules we should follow. If you follow those rules, you are going to be the disciplined trader. If you are disciplined, in my opinion, you will be profitable. Nobody is going to stop you from being profitable. That's my saying. Hey FX, how are you, brother? Did you find any entry opportunity today? I didn't, by the way. Thank you, brother, for subscribing to our channel. 9,550 subscriber. I wish that I'll be able to show you one thing. This is my plan. I don't know I'll be able to do that or not, but I really would do this thing. Okay, just a second. I will close around 12. Just talking to you. I know boring, rant, everything, whatever you say, but analytic. If I go to the analytic, I mean, this is the first time I'm going to get that opportunity. I hope. I hope it will be like 9999, and then one subscriber. It will be 10,000. Okay, I really would love to record that things and then upload it. That's my interest to see. I mean, that's my plan. So let's see, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Before closing, one more time, 100K tick tick trader direct funding no eval giveaway on Thursday. For joining the draw, join our free Discord. Go to the pin comment. This is the Discord link. It's 100% free. So please make sure that you are with us in our Discord. Then we'll draw it, and whoever is going to be the winner, we are going to provide him 100K funded account. Anybody has any question? If you have any question, let me know. Otherwise, yeah, after 7 minutes I'll close the stream and then I'll be back. If I back, you will get the notification in our Discord. I'm not looking for buy. I'm not interested to look for buy. I am still bearish. I will be bullish. I have already explained when I'll think about the bullishness, and if and only if that happens, then I'll think about the buy run. Otherwise, I'll be bullish, sorry, bearish. If it doesn't provide me the bear run, I'm not going to trade the market today. One more last time. Take profit trader. 12th January is the last day. After 12th January, that is after Sunday, if you buy the take profit trader and pass the eval, you have to pay the activation fees. So if you buy or grab this opportunity right now, it's gonna be a lifetime opportunity. You will never need to pay the activation fees for take profit trader. If you can pass it, you don't need to pay the activation fees. But after 12th of January, you have to pay the activation fees. Right now, we have 40% off for take profit trader. 20% off for my funded futures, 91% discount for Bullnox. Just make sure that you have used the code T2 Wizard. If I were you, I would say that this was a great session. This was a great session for learning, for price action, for everything. This was a great session, to be honest. If you can be disciplined, discipline will make money for you. I promise you, brother. Just be disciplined. Some days are gonna be good. So far, you are trading. How long you are trading? Maybe 1 year, maybe 2 year. Did you see that some days are very bad and some days are very good, where you get two, three, four, five entry opportunities. Market is too beautiful and it's very predicted, something like that. So in those type of days, we will go for maximum two trade. Otherwise, maximum two loss. That's all, brother. If we get first entry is a winning trade, then the next entry we'll see. If it is highly probable, then we'll go for that. Otherwise, one winning trade is cool for me. Hey Red, just go over here to the pin comment. See this pin comment? Just go to the pin comment. I mean, on your device where you are watching this live, go to the pin comment. Here is your comment. Show your Discord link, please. Go to the pin comment here and then click on the link. You make money in this session by not being in the market. Yes, sir. I agree with you. You are going to make the money in this session by not being in the market. Because if you don't take the loss, that means you have made the money. Whatever you are going to take the loss, that loss has been, it didn't taken. So it still means the you are profitable. I will close my stream after 3 minutes. Okay, just bear me 3 more minutes. I really would love to see how this market is going to close around 12, because I really don't want to see that kind of big bear run before 12. If it provides some kind of big bear run before 12, then around the PM session it can be bullish again, which I don't want to see. I want to see that it will keep falling. And before leaving this stream, make sure that guys you have pushed the like button. That's all I want from you guys. Just the like button, brother. Please. By the way, AFX has give me an idea, so you guys can use this idea as well. If you have a partner, for example, you are a boy and you have your wife or girlfriend, then you can take help from your girlfriend for being disciplined. Or maybe you are a girl, you have a boyfriend, or you have a husband. So tell him to push you to be disciplined. Whenever you will get some profit, he will force you not to trade anymore. Or if you take some losses, he will push you not to trade more than your limit. You can take this help, okay, from your partner. This is the idea from AFX. As I don't have any partner, I'm going to lose that opportunity. But if you have the partner, go for that. Take help, man. You need help. Trust me. If you have someone, some kind of helping hand, it's the best case of scenario for you. If you have some helping hand. And obviously, someone should be your helping hand. You believe him or her. I love to see this. I mean, this market, if it keep falling before 12, then it would be a sign of the bullishness. So if it go higher around 12, it's the best case of scenario to think about the falling around the PM session. But we'll see. Around the PM session, it can be bullish as well. If I come here, we'll talk about this price action again. I really don't like it. I really don't like it. Around 12, it fall a lot. Okay, we'll see how the PM session is going to work. Still now there is no bearish gap from 15-minute chart. By the way, guys, best of luck. I will be back around. I will try to back around 1:30 p.m. or 2 p.m. around that area. Okay. Until then, cheers, guys.